going everyone? Today is a beautiful day here in Anchorage, Alaska, and today's video we're gonna go check out a bicycle because it's almost springtime and we got to get a bike for the new summer for the new vlogs. You guys have been following the channel, you guys know that I ride bikes in the summertime and we do a lot of vlogging, traveling in downtown, exploring neighborhoods and stuff like that. So last year I was using a bike that I bought off of Facebook for $200, super good deal. But honestly, by the end of the summer, I probably spent over another like $400 on parts and stuff like that just to get the bike how I like it. At the end of the riding season last year, around fall season, I sold the bike to an older gentleman. So I sold the bike and now I'm bikeless. So instead of trying to find one on Facebook and market and stuff like that, I'm just gonna go buy a new one for this year. I called around at the local bike shop that we're gonna go check out here. They have a nice Giant Talon 2 for $650. So I'm gonna go check it out. Hopefully they have the one that I want. It comes in two color. It comes in like this white color and then this red clay they call it. I'm trying to go for the red clay because red is one of my favorite color. And if I go with the white one, and if it gets dirty, you can see it. So that's one thing I didn't like about it. Because the bike that I had last year, it was a silver one, and if you get dirt on it, you can see it more better. So hopefully they have the 29-inch. It comes in a 27.5 and a 29er. So the size of the tire. So I want to go with the red clay 29. One by drivetrain, hardtail, and disc brakes already. So everything I like about it's already right there. And again, I'm not a hardcore mountain biker. I'm not gonna go take this to do crazy trail. This bike that I'm buying for is particularly just for these vlogs that we do. It's for the vlogs that we do, the exploration that we do in Anchorage, Alaska. So it's a business bike. It's a business purchase. Put it that way, it's a business purchase. I'm gonna take you guys along with us today, our journey, and we're gonna go check out this Talon 2 Giant. So the brand is Giant. If you guys don't know Giants, they do make bikes. They make all kind of good bikes. 2019, I actually bought a Giant Talon, just the Giant Talon, and I bought it from the same bicycle shop. I sold that one, and then I bought the one last year. So every summer I've been selling it and buying and selling. So I sold the first Giant Talon that I bought new, and I bought it for around the same price, 600-ish. So this time we're gonna go buy this Giant Talon. And if I like it, I'm gonna keep this bike. I'm gonna keep it for forever, so I don't have to keep buying a new bike. I was planning to buy a full suspension bike this year, but most of the full suspension bike, they start off around $2,000 just for the entry mid-level full suspension. And I don't have that kind of money to dump on a bike, and I honestly don't want to spend that much money on a bike for the stuff that we're using it for. For the stuff that I'm using it for in town, riding around, vlogging and stuff like that, I don't need full suspension. I just need a hardtail, one by drivetrain, good brakes, good tires. That's all I need for making these vlogs. So that's what I need on a bike. So you gotta find out what you need in a bike and in this bike. So for $650, that's a good price to start off with. We're gonna go check it out and hopefully we can test ride it. There's still lots of snow on the sidewalks and stuff like that, so hopefully I can get a general idea of how the bike feels. But the bike feels good, we'll buy it. If not, then we'll just go take a look. And then if we don't like it, we'll go ahead and take a look at some other models and see what happens. It's still the end of February, and the reason why I want to buy it now, because in the summertime, it's gonna get crazy. If you guys aren't into the bike industry, it's the same thing, man. It's been really hard to get bikes ever since the whole panic buy. Because I guess last summer, since nobody was working, everybody was hunkered down. Last summer, everybody just started buying bikes and everybody started biking. And this isn't just Alaska. This is like all over the world or all over the US. So there's been like a bike shortage too for anyone that doesn't know anything about the bike market. I don't know too much about it, but I know there's been a shortage last summer. And if you were trying to buy a bike like around this one that I'm getting last summer, you had like zero chance of getting it. The only thing available last summer was like all the expensive one, the $2,000-$3,000 full suspension, and you know, the average Joe, the average Jane don't need that. So I want to get the bike now before spring hits, because I know when spring hits, everybody's gonna be like, I want a bike, I want a bike, I want a bike, he want a bike, my kids want a bike. So I want to get one now just in case I can't get my hands on one. So before I head to the bike shop, the local REI store is right here, so I'm gonna go check and see what they have inventory. So let's go take a quick look at their inventory first before we make our final decision. This is the store right here. Hello. So if you guys don't know, the REI store is now part of the Sears Mall. So it's all like one little place now. Yeah, let's check out the bikes here. Oh man, all they got is full suspension. Some nice full suspension bikes. No SIF, previously owned. So you guys can see here, they don't got, geez, they don't have a good selection at all. Yeah, they got a horrible selection. I think that's all the bikes they have. Well guys, that was a horrible experience. There was like only like 5-6 selection of bikes, and I asked one of the guy that works there, he's like, yeah, this is all we have. So there goes the proof that the bike shortage is pretty real. So I think this year it's gonna be pretty real too. This summer, a lot of people are gonna be getting into bikes. So definitely get a bike while you can, guys. If you're in Anchorage, Alaska, or else this summer you're gonna be searching on Facebook Market. All right, here we are. This is the bicycle shop right here on the Midtown. Jeez, gotta get a fat bike, man, if you want to ride out here. Let's go inside and check out their bike selection. I'm gonna check it out and see what they have for the cheapest full suspension too, and then we'll decide if we want to buy today or not. Nice selection here. Here's a $700 Specialized. This is the Talon that we're talking about. 29 large red. They're nice.
Are you looking to buy one to order it? Yeah. It won't come in time to Alaska.
No, we don't have any. The best we have for the fruit, the waxy or the salsa tape.
These are all the full suspensions. I really want to go with the Salsa Rustler. This is the one I really kind of like, but $2,600. That's a lot of money for a bike. Maybe in the future, maybe next year. That's what I always say, maybe next year. So we did buy we bought the giant Talon. They're just cutting the seat post for me because it's a bit bigger. And then we're gonna load it up and go home and go for a test ride. This is a really nice one too. This is a Salsa, $4,000 bike. Crazy, man. These are the e-bikes. Check out my new bike, guys. Woo! So this is my new Talon 2 in Canyon Red, they call it. It's a 1x9 drivetrain on 29-inch tire. The front suspension is not as good as my Diamondback from last year, but it is what it is. We'll make it work. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. It's super chilly today, so I'm not going to get into much detail about the bikes. You can look up the specs online if you're interested in, but I'll go ahead and do a quick review. So this is a size medium. Technically, they say I'm a size small, but I like to go up a little bit. Last year, I was on a large frame, 29-inch. It feels okay. It doesn't feel super cheap, but it feels, you know, it's an intermediate bike. So it has a 1x drivetrain. I love the 1x drivetrain, way more simpler 1x drivetrain. I'll have to go ahead and remove this, or I might just leave it on. Has 29-inch tire maxes, so we're gonna ride them until they're out. Really nice color. I like the red. I wish it was a bit more brighter. I wish it was like a Ducati red. So it does have a lockout. It has a lockout, has it open. Usually you want to put it on lockout when you're just doing like city hard pavement, but I usually just leave it open. 29-inch tire. These are plastic levers, I believe, so they do feel kind of cheap. So, you know, we'll ride them until they break and then we'll upgrade them. Other than that, it feels pretty good, man. Disc brakes. Has a very short stem. The shorter the stem is to the fork, you just have more control of it. I do like that the wires are internals, so all your wires are internal. They're inside the frame. It does have the mounts for a water bottle holder. I'll probably grab that in the summertime. But other than that, man, I like it. It's a very nice bike. And this summer, we're going to be riding on this bike here. So we'll be vlogging. We'll be exploring Anchorage on this bike. So stay tuned for more videos. If you guys got any questions, any comments, let me know in the comment section below. See you guys next time.